beginner to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks attract. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Go! Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. And trying to find Jamison Williams. And it's second down. You talk about this Miami defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Dudley. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, Wilson. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Bobcats, 18, 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Down the sideline he goes. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a hit and a loose fumble. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always say,
rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Be ready, be ready.
Back to throw. Dudley. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
3rd and 5.
Warrior 70, here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Dudley. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Here we go, Scott. Ready.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
He's got room to roam. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. In motion left, the tight end. Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal?
19 tight. Let's go.
Back to throw. Dudley. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dudley. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Jack Fox to kick off for
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, they'll try to run a reverse here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Let's go.
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready? Track 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Now Wilson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing again here, Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 46 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10.
Lions 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short.
Viking 18.
A toss out right to Gibbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
It's second down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
Ready up. Let's go. 6 the Eagles. 6. Ready up.
Operating from the gun, Dudley. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
28 yards.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Dudley. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jalen Phillips. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Dudley. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. I think you would agree. Just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play. Gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Solid rush was coming. Hung in there. Took the hit. Dumped it out to the outside. And now they pick up some yardage. And you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Now it's Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Dudley. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Okay, great.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. Dudley. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Williams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready, ready. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-17.
Lions 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
39-yard line.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope?
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Now Hill to return it. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here's Wilson.
And he's caught downfield. It's Waller.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and Rock.
And this is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Back to throw. Dudley.
That one let go deep for Laporta.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
19 Tiger.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dudley. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Back to 6, trap 60, trap 60. Hurt. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, break. 2. 6, 70, 19 Lions. Ready,
Again, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Dudley. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Got it. Ready?
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. It's caught. Smith. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Wilson. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Here's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the shotgun, Wilson. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
To throw is Wilson. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 36 yards. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead.
that drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down.
Come on. Hey.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 103 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Dudley. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do.
And got his man complete. Now he's loose again, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Jason Sanders.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First down.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Dudley. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Lions 24. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now they'll go with a reverse. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Throwing is Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to
They'll
go.
come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
24-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Take over.
Now it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Dudley. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
I haven't made a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through the entire depot if it meant it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Bradley Chubb. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Got it. Ready?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Dudley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 30 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Lions 31. Jack Fox to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes a reverse. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive, is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Buffalo 18, Dragon 60.
Play action. Now Wilson. That is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
They set up the screen. Achan has
it. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Wilson. And it's a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Looking to throw. Dudley. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Get it. Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
I think this is a free play for Wilson.
They'll get that out.
And he lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
19, here we go, here we go. Viking 18, hook.
Wilson. And it's caught.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Achan. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
One more time with Achan.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Check up.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Dolphins 52, Lions 31. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
That's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Dolphins, they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss means they finish with a mark of 10 wins and 7 losses. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next.